Hello, hello, hello. I am doing a very late afternoon, early evening in Australia, very early in the morning in the US. So I just thought I came across a couple of really cool stories, and so I thought I'd have a look at these, and they're both alien or out outer space related, universe related. Um, so I thought I'd have a look at these. I'm just going to just um, ground myself here, universal spirit and guides of the highest truth and compassion. I ask your help in living a life of higher vibration. I open myself up to your energy and ask for spheres of protection to be placed over this house. My husband, my fur babies, and myself ask that this sphere of protection keep negative energy and ill intent at bay and allow only loving and positive energy to grow and foster within. Universal spirit and guides of the highest truth and compassion, I ask for access to your wisdom and knowledge, the Akashic records and all high forms of knowledge. I do this without agenda, rancor, or ill will. So there I am. Hi, Leslie. I just did a little prayer set. So I'm looking at all things alien today. No politics, no personal questions. Just I thought I'd do a bit of a surprise live on aliens. Now I've got a couple of stories that I've come across, and the first one, of course, it's the University of Toronto a few weeks back. They released news that they created this algorithm to organize data from their telescopes, signal data from their telescopes, and weed out interference. And from that, they think they have isolated 8 new signals from 5 stars, from 5 different stars, 30 to 90 light years away. So I thought I'd have a look at that. And then the other story is about in 2014, a meteorite crashed off the coast of Papua New Guinea. And based on the trajectory and the speed it was going, NASA and everyone else determined that it actually could not have come from within the solar system. So it's the first verified interstellar meteorite, and it's called IM1. And they've just not that long ago been able to get down there. It's heaven knows how deep it is, but they've got some really strong magnets, and they've been able to pull up about 50 tiny, and when I mean tiny, like they're half a millimeter wide spheroids of a steel titanium alloy. So it'd be really interesting to know, is this natural or is it from a IM1, like interstellar meteorite one? And is it natural or is it from a artificially made object? We'll just say yeah. So I thought we'd start at that. But if you've got any alien things you'd like to chat about, any stories you want me to look at or something, or happenings or questions, that would be good. I've got a drink here, so sorry, but I'm a bit dry. It's a sign. um, so I found these 2 really cool stories, and then there's the other story, of course, is with that whistleblower last month. Is the US going to reveal any evidence of an aircraft, of an alien craft? Um, So do they have it, and are they ever going to reveal it? So I thought I'd look at that as well. So it's my early bird alien special, all things alien special. So I don't know if other people will join us, but we can just go ahead, and I'm going to dig out. I had to clear my cards away a bit here, so I'm going to. Yeah, I think the line strider. This is a really good deck for looking at those things between one dimension and another, or those is there, aren't there type questions. So go for 5 minutes. I'm just going to go till like 6 o'clock by time. So the first question, these 8 radio signals. The term techno signals was used. So technological or techno signatures. So are they technological signatures? First, so are they technological signatures? Thus implying that there is some intelligence. Yeah, true. So these 8 signals, 8 new signals, are they technological or techno signatures? Are they? I got some of them are. Strength. Yes, this is a very, very strong yes. Course, being a major arcana, it means major life lessons, major achievements, major phases. So why now? Well, we'll have a think. The 30 to 90 light years away, I can never figure out the light year business, but that's not really that far. So they're quite close, really. So they are techno or technological signatures, meaning that they have some intelligent technology behind them. Will we learn more from these signals in the future? Will they be able to decipher more from these signals rather than just picking them up? Okay, this is interesting. We've got the 7 of Swords, which is, I feel like what has reached us is still quite strong, but there's a lot that has been lost, taken away, interfered with. So not as much as we could. Not all the messages are there. So even if they manage to decipher the signals, it's incomplete, that they are incomplete, which is interesting. But is there a message in there? Oh, yes, there is. There is. And it will introduce a major shift into a new era. So it's about a major shift into a new era. We are entering, the more we reach out with our signals and our telescope, it's one thing to be able to receive these signals, but are we as yet capable of answering them? On the same level? Yes, definitely. I will ask that, Leslie. Queen of Cups. This is just the start. There's much more yet. We're getting there. This is about, the cups are about communications as well as the wands. So we're getting there, but we're not, I feel like we're not quite there yet. Okay. So I think the why is because this world we live on is entering into a different phase. But we still have a ways to go. So, what can we learn from these signals? Hello, thank you for the 3 lurkers who have joined us. Hello, all things alien. And today I've got a few stories, about 3 stories I'm looking at. But if you do want me to look at something that isn't one of my stories, well, put the question out there. So what can we learn from these 8 signals? We're not alone. King of Pentacles, stability, uniting. And it really is, as in all things, it's free will. Each of us can learn what we want to learn from them, not what, we'll take what we want to retain. The messages are the same for everybody, but some people are more able to tap into them than others. But this is stability. Be careful with our resources, I feel like it should be saying. Make wiser choices. What else can we learn? Here's the King of Wands. We can learn where to direct our own signals. Now, this is the thing. The kings are the directors. They direct the energy. They direct the communications. They direct the resources. That is their job. So we can learn where to direct our own signals to get a response. We're just receiving at the moment. We are not sending out. All of this information is in there. Oh, I'm getting drawn back to the king again. There are resources on this earth that we had not even tapped. Whether they're mineral or technological, that we have not even tapped, gotten near to tapping. Then there's the 7 of Pentacles. Look at the information that we've already received. Look at the information we've already received. Study it. Analyze it better. I think some of what we can learn from these signals will help us understand some of the things from the past. For example, the wow signal, which I did a video on a couple of years ago. The 10 of Swords. Even in the darkest of times, we do not have to be alone. 10 of Swords being the long dark night of the soul we go through with conflicts amongst different nations here. But even as it seems its darkest, we are not alone. That's what I got from those. Okay. Now, the second story I'm going to look at on this little short special is the meteorite IM1. I, interstellar, M, meteorite 1. It landed in the ocean of Papua New Guinea back in 2014. And they determined that it had to have been of interstellar origin based on its speed and trajectory. Based on those things, they determined it could not have come from within our solar system. So it is the first interstellar meteorite. Okay. And they've been able to get down. I'll just have a look at the... No, I've lost the story now. Anyway, they've been able to get down to where it's crashed, and they've been able, using extremely strong magnets, to attract what they hope and think, but have yet to determine, are pearls. Meteorite pearls, they called them, or metallic pearls that are 0.5 of a millimeter, so they're very small in diameter, and they've managed to get, using this magnet, 50 of these. So first question I'm going to ask is, are they definitely interstellar? 7 of Cups. Wow. This is still to be determined. And the Magician, but the Magician is good. The Magician is saying yes. And of course, he is a conduit from the heavens to the earth. So the Magician is saying yes, but there's still, before they can determine that, there's still quite a lot of information to go through. So it may, I'm leaning toward yes, but there may be some gaslighting involved, because if it's determined that it is a technological object and not a natural one, which is the next question, you can imagine that the governments aren't going to want that. Now, these pearls are a steel titanium alloy. Alloys do not occur in nature, but perhaps the impact and all that, but they may not occur in nature on Earth, but we don't know. Interstellar. So this is why there's the possibility that it could be from a probe or a ship, from a technological object, we'll call it. Are these pearlettes from a technological object? 8 of Swords. Ooh, that's interesting. Interesting. It's like we don't want to know. Or again, it's interesting with the 7 of Cups. It's like the 5 of Pentacles, out in the cold. That's interesting. It's from a very cold place. Well, space is. But this, it's interesting because this 8 of Swords, you see how the swords are all mangled together. I'm getting, okay, yes or no. Was this a natural object? The Empress. The possibilities abound. One of many, I guess. One of many objects. One of many natural objects. And I asked, was it a natural object? And this came out. I feel like these other, the Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles might be people so determined to prove a theory, they'll make the facts fit the theory rather than use the facts to prove or disprove the theory. That you can disprove a hypothesis, but you can't prove it. So it can be disproven, but if it cannot be disproven, then if that makes sense. I don't think that this is, hi Sabrina Fell, I don't think that this meteorite was from a technological instrument. I feel like the alloy that has been shown up they're still titanium, are a mix resulting from the pressures and everything that the meteorite underwent, the high heat and things like that. So it is, yeah, but it's odd. This is one of many objects. You know, there's 70,000 meteorites around the Earth that have come from within our solar system. This is the first one that they can verify came from without it. So it's really interesting. I feel like this, so they're going to learn so much from this. It just seems to me that how can an alloy be natural, even though the cards say one thing? Okay, is this alloy technological? Four of Swords, step back again, step back. No, I'm just getting, I think I'll use a different deck. It's not saying don't look into it or anything. It's just saying maybe moving too fast to determine these things. But I don't know. Is this alloy natural? Was the meteorite a natural object? Four of Rods, that's a yes. Okay. It sort of is in line, like every time I went towards a technological, it was like, no. But it's an alloy, and that always hangs me up. But perhaps I'll just have to, what can we learn from this? From these pearls that they've been drawing up? Oh, how it can be, how to stabilize some things. It's okay. It's going to be very, very interesting what they learn from these things in terms of stability of metals and things like that. The bigger picture here. Never mind whether it's a technological alloy or not, what they learn from it is going to be big. Would you like some nummies? Would you like some nummies? Yes? Okay. Did Daddy let you in? Here we go, sweetheart. There we go. There you go. Can I have some numbers? Oh, and put them in the wrong place, did I? Okay. You don't want them there. You want them. Where do you want them? Show Mummy. Here? Yep. Okay. Got to put them in the right place. Okay, now I've got one more story I want to look at before I wrap up. It's just a short little alien, all things alien special. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. So the US, of course, we had that whistleblower guy come out a few weeks back. And will the US reveal evidence of an alien craft? Let's have a look. Firstly, let's ask, was it an alien craft? Seven of Cups. Is that Seven of Cups again that came up with regard to the meteorite off Papua New Guinea? This is like, yeah, they're going to cloud that issue. And I think that gives us out in the cold. That again came up with that other deck with the alloy. I'm saying that this is Two of Swords, thin typewrite, acknowledge that something may have been found, but no, they're not going to. Here we go with the stability again. For them, it is better to maintain the bigger picture. Hi, Em. How are you? Thank you for joining me. We've got a few more people. I can go a bit longer. I was only going to do half an hour, but we've got a few more people joined us. So if we can go for a little bit longer. I've just done 3 questions on the latest stories in alien signals from 5 stars picked up by the University of Toronto with their new algorithm. Also the meteorite that crashed off Papua New Guinea in 2014. I had a look at that. And the US, are they going to reveal evidence? No. They're going to stand firm with that. No. Of course they won't. But if you have a question that you'd like me to read on about anything alien, I'm happy to hang around for a few more minutes, because it's 6 p.m. here in Western Australia. So yeah. So I just thought it'd be nice I just felt like doing, I was home, not well today. I had a bad headache. I slept most of the day, and then I thought, I might do a live. While you're here, a bit of housekeeping this weekend. I am not doing a live on Saturday, and I'm not doing my members only live on Sunday, because basically I won't be here. I might do a little shorter live on Friday morning. I'll just see, because I still have to work on Friday, but I might be able to fit in a short live 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, the Las Vegas alien crash landing. I saw that story, but didn't really read it. So did aliens land in Las Vegas? Would anybody know? Would they be able to tell the difference? Did aliens really land in Las Vegas? Sorry. Four of Cups. That's doubtful. It's doubtful. What was it then? 10 of Cups. Happy families An attraction? I mean, I feel like theme park here. Theme park. I think maybe it could have been some form. I don't know. Did aliens land in Las Vegas? 10 of rods. Just they're all like ones. Oh yes, of course they did. Happy families, and this is like no. It's really hard to struggle to understand like that. But I feel like it's an attraction of some sort. Maybe something that fell out of a plane or something. Did it fall? Whatever landed, did it fall out of a plane? That's a big yes. So I feel like it's some sort of attraction that was being transported by plane and it fell out or something, or a truck or something. Yeah. I just think that's okay. What was it if it was not a UFO? 7 of Cups. People don't really want to know. They want to keep their theories floating around, and yeah, they're just loving it and enjoying it. So why not let them? Yeah. Oh, that's so much fun. Hey, look, guys, I am going to wrap it up. Thank you for joining me in the fun surveillance of the area. Okay. Oh, was it a plane? Was it a government plane, an experimental plane? Oh, that's a pretty substantial nod towards a yes. So it could have been a government, a military aircraft, an experimental aircraft. So possibly. But whatever it was definitely human in origin. Thank you guys for joining me for a little bit of fun. And please all look after yourselves. And I will hopefully, I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully catch you Friday morning, very early Friday morning, my time, which is Thursday evening, your time. So, yeah, I'll do a bit of a live before I take off for my holiday. Anyway, love you all. And remember, don't take some things too seriously. We have enough in life we have to take seriously. So things that we can have a little bit of a giggle about, yeah, just stay laughing. Okay? Bye-bye. Love you all.